How you guys doing? My name is Matt Balducci and welcome to my book review channel. Today we're going to cover the book Crushing It by Gary Vaynerchuk. Now again, if you don't know who Gary is, go look him up. He's all over social media. He is pretty much the king of social media. And again, he's going to buy the the New York Jets, right? So Gary, if you ever see this video, which one day you might and hopefully we'll meet, congratulations on just fucking kicking ass. It's freaking amazing to watch. And I'm running after you, man. So, but it's one of the biggest takeaways I got from him, which is document, don't create. A little different than a lot of people, what people do out there in regards to video recording themselves. So he actually has somebody following him around with a camera, which is pretty crazy. But in his book, guys, it's actually a good read. I probably wouldn't say that I would put it up there in my top 10. I'm going to be very open with you, but I do think it is a very entertaining read. By the way, very entertaining and very good, well written in terms of that. This is a great book to listen to while you're at the gym, while you're driving. It has a lot of great stories in it and so on. So I'm going to give you my top 3 takeaways, but first, tell you why I make these videos once a week and why am I reading so many books. I'm reading 80 books over the course of 2018. Used to be 60, now it's 80. We'll see if I go any higher than that this year. Reason is I want to perform like the Matrix, where you plug yourself in, learn Kung Fu, and the faster I can read, the more I can learn, the more I value myself up. Right, so basically I'm a high performance coach, business coach, and entrepreneur, and a motivational speaker. And by reading so many books, I'm able to actually help my clients and help people from stage a lot more. So second reason is I want more people to read books. I just do. I don't care if I get any value from it in terms of fiscally or financial. I just want more people to be motivated to read books. So important to me because reading has changed my life. It allowed me to become more successful than any of my people that I grew up with, all that good stuff. So again, guys, Gary Vaynerchuk, Crushing It. So I'm going to give you my top 3 takeaways. Number 1, there's zero excuse or zero reason why you shouldn't live a life of passion. Now, again, if you watch any of Gary V's stuff, he talks a lot about the fact that when you're young, which I'm a big believer in this, when you're in your 20s and 30s, you should go as hard as you can, as fast as you can, and take risk and even fuck shit up. Excuse my language, but you should. Okay, the reason is that a lot of people play it safe. They get their college degree, then they go work for a company, and then by the time they're 34, in their 30s or 40s, they hate their life, and they look back at their life and they feel like they're old, which they're not, by the way. If you're 40 years old or 30 years old, you have plenty of time on your hands. But again, what he speaks of and simply goes into is that you should be able to live your life of passion, and that's why posting videos and what he teaches people is to document, not create, right? Which is to video record yourself doing your normal life, post it. At worst case scenario, you're just gonna have a documentation of for your great grandkids, which is why I post so many videos on my Instagram. If you get a chance, check it out, Matt Balducci or Balducci Fitness. And again, the reason I do that is because I want to document myself. And again, it's because of Gary Vaynerchuk. One of the reasons is I love his philosophy on it. So again, if you're out there, Gary, thank you. Number 2 is what we've talked about so far is document, not create, right? So he talks a lot about this in his book. And why is this so important to me is that I think a lot of times people want to be perfect. Even when I make these book review channel videos, sometimes I try to be too perfect, right? I try to script myself out, and instead of just kind of talking from the heart, which is what I'm doing right now, or telling you what I learned. And ultimately, it depends on the book, right? Some of the books I get a lot from, some of the books I get a couple key points, and that's what the whole point of this is, to kind of take an entire book or maybe save you some time and you get the main key points, or you can take this and go and read the book and take my points to it. But document, not create, right? So I'm documenting myself reading all these books so I can go back in time later and I say, oh yeah, I read that book. I want to know if I want to go read it again. Let me check out what my top 3 takeaways. Maybe I'll skip to the right pages, right? So document, not create. Number 3. YouTube is actually the best. Now again, this might change, but YouTube has been the best to create success stories in business, right? So this is why I run a YouTube channel. Now again, if you look at my subscribers at this moment that I'm making this video, we're not killing it by any means. I actually probably am going to need to hire someone to do some keyword optimization and stuff like that. So if you watch this and you know somebody like that, send them my way. But ultimately what it comes down to, guys, is that my goal is to put out as many videos over the course of the year and even the next couple of years. And what will happen is you become an expert, right? Because over time, you're going to become a master at what you're doing, right? You can read a book called Mastery. It talks a little bit about the 10,000 hour rule. Or currently I'm reading a great book, which is called The Talent Code, which that'll come out later, probably in a couple months, after I'm just finished it this Monday. And it talks a lot about how to become a master at what you're doing. And YouTube is actually a great way to basically go out there and whatever you're passionate about, go back to number 1, create a life of passion. whatever you're passionate around. You can even start just by putting out free content like I'm doing, and then long term it might monetize, it might not, right? But at least you're having fun. This gives me energy. Okay, so again, guys, this is a good book. And it's not going to be, you know, in my opinion, it's probably not going to be something that in 20 years people are going to be talking about. But in the short term, great read. And plus, Gary Vaynerchuk has just done a great job of marketing himself. So if you're looking to learn how to market and listen to some success stories, he puts a lot of success stories in this book. And again, Gary, if you get a chance to listen to this video one of these days, thank you so much for writing. Thank you for being a great example. But realistically, man, I'm coming after you. I know a lot of people probably say that. But if you go look at my track record, I am coming. So I'll talk to you soon. And again, guys, subscribe below. Check my website, mattbalducci.com. And again, read more books. I'll talk to you soon.